I'm going to show you how to get my favourite version of a smoky eye, which is focusing on the outside of the eye with a pretty nude lip and fresh, soft skin. First, I'm going to use some lip balm. This is the Vapour Luxe lip conditioner. I like to do this first because it gives it time to sink in before you're ready to do your lipstick. And then I'm going to do a little bit of the Nourish from Gressa. I love this. I used it under my makeup the other day and my makeup looked luminous the whole day. I always apply my shiniest skincare products on the temples first and the cheekbones, and then I take it everywhere else at the end. All right, I'm going to use the Ilia True Skin Serum Foundation, and I'm going to apply it just with my fingertip. I'm going to use about that much, just a little bit. I'm just going to take it through the T-zone, a little bit on the forehead, down the nose and the chin. I'm rub my hands together. I'm doing this in a specific way because I'm going to contour in a second with something else. We'll mix with that foundation. So just smooth it around the eye. Almost provide a nice kind of glowy base for anything else that you're going to do on your skin, like concealer and stuff. So I'm just going to go a little light for right now, because you can always add more, and that's like a really good mentality to have, is to have like that less is more, build if you need to. It's easier to add than it is to take away. I'm going to take the Gressa bronzing serum, just like a dot of it, barely, and then a pump of my foundation, back of my hand. I'm going to take a blush brush, just a soft fluffy one. I'm going to pick up a little bit of that bronzer and mix it into the foundation. I'm not going to mix them both fully yet because I don't know how much of each that I need. I'm just going to kind of go back and forth until I get the sort of colour and the tone that I want. And I'm just going to shade with this a little bit, just for a really pretty bronzy glow. Just like a little bit deeper, and just like go back and forth with it until you've got the colour that you want. I'm adding a tiny bit more of the Gressa. Okay, that's nice. Okay, so I've got a nice like kind of warmish colour, and I'm just going to buff it. This is like a really nice way of adjusting the colour of your foundation. And mixed with your foundation, you know that it's going to kind of work and benefit your skin tone. You're in control. You definitely have to mess with the ratio a little bit of the Gressa serum, of the Gressa bronzing serum and the foundation. You just have to mess with how much of it you need. You need a lot less of the bronzing serum than what you think you need. Don't forget your ears if your ears are on show. Then I'm going to use the New Revolution Nude Camouflage Cream. I'm just going to apply it around my eye a little bit. I'm going to go a little bit around the nose, a little bit around the chin, almost kind of highlight with it, you know? Anything light brings forward, anything dark takes back. Always remember that. It's like a really good rule of thumb for when playing with light and dark and shadows and highlights and stuff. For the eyes, I'm going to use the Gressa CHARBON Eye Tint. I'm just going to take it to the edge of the eye here and take my ring finger. I'm just going to blend it around and kind of in a bit of a circle around the edge of my eye and blend away from the inner corner so that I'm not taking it further in, and then blend it in from the outer corner so that I'm not taking it further out. We found out charbon in French means coal, which is actually the perfect descriptor of this colour. This is so nice. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm just going to do like a really cool like smoky outside of the eye outer lash line situation. I'm really going to play up that outside part of the eye. If you have a fold in your eye that's like hooded, work with it and go over the skin when you're blending. Don't like be afraid, because if you go only here and you have a hooded eye, you'll find that when you open your eye, it might be hidden and completely gone. But if you work with the fold with your eye open, looking into a mirror, you'll probably be able to still see your makeup when you keep your eyes open. So I always use one little soft brush to apply, like a little stubby brush kind of thing, and then I blend with a fluffier brush, and then you find that you can therefore build it and grow it as you want to, size-wise. So really just focus on the outside edge and then go underneath. You can even lift up. If you're trying to like lift the shape of the eye, go up toward the brow when you blend it. And I never blend like in big hard sweeps. I just do little tweaky, flicky motions, but very gently. The less you can move your skin, the better. I'm going to use a bit of this color from this Lily and Lolo palette. By pressing it on with your finger, you actually negate any fallout just at the edge of the eye for maximum drama. I'm actually going to do a little bit of this color here, just over the inner corner. It's like an oyster color. It's like an oystery pearl, just to almost set whatever I've got makeup wise in that place in my face. Now I'm going to do a little bit of a cheek. I'm going to use a mixture of these two shades. This is the Kosas 8th Muse palette. This is the cheek. I love this cheek. Oh my gosh, it's such a bluey mauvey kind of pretty pink. I'm using this Solaris shade from Rituel as my highlighter. It's got like a really soft pink iridescent pearl through it. I think this highlighter is really amazing for somebody with oily skin because it's definitely one of a drier consistency highlighter. It still works for dry skin, but I think it'll be excellent on somebody with oily skin. I'm actually going to blend that into the brow bone a little bit because I think it looks pretty next to the black. Okay, I'm just going to reblend. It's always a little bit of a dance between products and layering and like going back in with something if you need to, you know. There's never just like one step is over. It's like it's always a little bit of a back and forth between different things, going back with something else even though you've stopped, you know. Lift that up a little bit. And then I'm going to do mascara because I am done with the eyes now. I'm going to use Lily and Lolo. I'm just going to really get it into the root of the lash. I want like maximum lash for this look. For lips, I'm going to use AXIOLOGY's Serene. I love this colour. It's like a perfect nude with a hint of grey in it. Grey is really good for people that have a lot of pink in their lip or a lot of natural pigment in their lip and they want to pull it back a little bit. But then you can always, if you feel like you need to, take a bit of another colour. This is Ilia in Walk This Way. And you can like build some of the like flashy colour back up. The last thing I'm going to do is pop a little bit of Solaris from Rituel Fille in my inner corner, just to tie into the highlighter that's on my cheekbone and my cupid's bow, brow bone, just so that it has something to connect to. I feel like a little grungy, but a little posh, a little 90s. Well, that is the look. I hope you liked it, and I hope you learned something new. Thanks for watching, and I will see you another time. Bye.